When sending off satellites to space, you have to abide by certain rules. Somebody better tell the world-famous billionaire that because his satellites seem to be invading prohibited territories. Today's video is all about a recent complaint that came up against Elon Musk in the UN. So let's get started, shall we? If you have not been living under a rock, you must know who Elon Musk is. The guy has established a monopoly over land and space alike. He has quite a few renowned companies under his belt, and their names speak for themselves. Tesla, SpaceX, and The Boring Company are just a few of Musk's ventures that have gained worldwide recognition. You wouldn't want to mess with this guy, but the Chinese government has decided to do so by taking matters directly to the United Nations. According to their official complaint, the SpaceX Starlink satellites has had two close encounters with the Chinese space station in just a single year. These two incidents, taking place on July 1st and October 21st of the past year, were of such great seriousness that the Chinese space station had to take preventative measures to avoid large-scale collisions. These measures included evacuating the Chinese astronauts working at the sites. The whole ordeal sounds pretty serious, don't you think? The document China submitted to the UN Secretary General was titled "The Peaceful Uses of Outer Space." China highlighted that the incidents that took place in only a matter of 4 months posed a serious threat to the safety of their Tiangong space station and the employees working there. The first very incident involved the Starlink internet satellite dropping from an altitude of 555 kilometers to 383 kilometers. Considering that the Tiangong has remained in an orbit of about 390 kilometers since the beginning, this drastic drop led to a threatening collision risk between the satellite and the space station. The second incident, taking place in October, involved the space station performing an evasive maneuver to protect from a massive crash into outer space. The Starlink 2305 satellite had a close pass, with the space station increasing the chances of the collision by several folds. The Chinese foreign minister has stated that since the satellite's original strategy was unknown, it's extremely hard to assess orbital errors. He said that the US keeps going on and on and on about responsible conduct in outer space, but ignores its obligations. He went as far as to say that the US falls under the typical stereotype of being a double standard. He urged the US to follow the designated laws so such future interventions can be avoided. As per experts' analysis, SpaceX might be trying to test China's capability to act in such situations. The foreign minister made it clear that China will not let these incidents go unseen from now onwards. Elon Musk is known for his sarcastic remarks on various social media sites. After news about this report surfaced, various social media users started to bash the alleged king of Twitter. His satellites have been called multiple names, the most popular one being a useless pile of space junk. Another user deemed the Starlink satellite an American space warfare weapon. The billionaire has received backlash from millions of Chinese on Weibo too. Tesla has a major consumer rate in China. If Starlink satellites don't abide by the international outer space rules, Musk better bid a farewell to the Chinese Tesla fanatics. There's no denying the fact that America and China have been space rivals for as long as we can remember. The rivalry has an alarming surge in the recent years. Though hypothetical, there have been talks regarding blowing up entire space stations on both sides. If the United States doesn't take proper actions right now, we might be witnessing a space war in the upcoming years. Alright, that might be exaggerating it a bit, but we all know that China is not lowering its stance unless the problem is nipped in the bud. Musk's Starlink network already has about 16,000 satellites orbiting in space. The main purpose of these satellites is to provide uninterrupted internet service all around the globe. He plans to launch 12,000 more of these satellites and has received confirmation from the US authorities. There have been rumors about Musk launching 42,000 additional satellites in the coming years. This has raised concerns regarding overcrowding the orbits around Earth. The chances of collisions are bound to increase if Musk goes forward with this plan. Experts are also worried about the effects such a large number of satellites will have on the atmosphere. We have all seen the number of gases that are emitted when launching a satellite into space after all. Collisions into space are not rare, but an increase in such accidents will not only contribute to space debris, but also increase tensions among countries here on Earth. Okay guys, that concludes our video. Click one of the 4 videos on screen right now. See you in the next one. Till then, take care.